Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay active, sharp, and full of life well into their 80s and 90s? It's not just good luck or great genes. What you eat plays a huge role in how you feel and how well you age. If you've noticed your energy levels dipping or you just don't feel as strong as you used to, don't worry. Small changes to your diet can make a big difference. And today we're going to talk about 7 powerful superfoods that can help you boost your energy, support your brain, and even add years to your life. Now, before you start thinking this is about bland salads and tasteless health food, let me assure you, these foods are not just good for you. They're delicious too. And the best part, science backs up every single one of them. So let's get started with the first food that should be on your plate every single day. Let's talk about one of the most powerful anti-aging foods out there, berries. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, these little fruits are packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which help protect your brain from aging. Studies show that eating berries regularly can slow cognitive decline, improve memory, and even reduce the risk of Alzheimer's. But that's not all. They're also great for your heart. Berries help lower inflammation, support healthy blood pressure, and keep your arteries clear. The best part? They're so easy to add to your diet. Toss them into your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or just enjoy a handful as a snack. Fresh or frozen, they still have the same benefits. And if you've been worried about sugar, don't be. Berries have natural sugars, but they don't spike your blood sugar the way processed sweets do. Now let's move on to something that has been called liquid gold for your health. Olive oil. If you love Mediterranean food, you're in luck, because this is one of the key ingredients that keeps people in places like Greece and Italy living longer, healthier lives. Olive oil is packed with healthy monounsaturated fats and polyphenols, which fight inflammation and protect your heart. Research has found that people who consume olive oil daily have a lower risk of stroke, heart disease, and even some types of cancer. But here's the trick. You need to choose extra virgin olive oil because it's the least processed and has the highest amount of antioxidants. Drizzle it over your salad, use it to saute vegetables, or even take a spoonful straight if you're feeling adventurous. Just make sure to store it in a dark bottle and keep it away from heat so it stays fresh and full of nutrients. And speaking of heart-healthy foods, let's talk about nuts. Walnuts, almonds, and pistachios are among the best choices when it comes to longevity and energy. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, protein, and fiber, which help keep you full, support brain function, and reduce inflammation in your body. A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that people who eat nuts daily tend to live longer and have a lower risk of major diseases like heart disease and cancer. If you're worried about calories, don't be. Nuts are high in fat, but it's the good kind of fat that actually helps with weight management. Just stick to a small handful a day, and you'll get all the benefits without overdoing it. They make a great snack, and you can also add them to yogurt, salads, or even stir them into your oatmeal for a little crunch. Now that we've covered these 3 powerhouse foods, let's keep going, because the next one is an absolute game changer. Now that we've covered berries, olive oil, and nuts, let's move on to a food that's not only delicious, but also one of the most nutrient-dense on the planet. Leafy greens. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and arugula are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help fight inflammation, keep your bones strong, and support brain health. One study even found that people who eat leafy greens regularly have the cognitive abilities of someone 11 years younger. That's because these greens are rich in folate, vitamin K, and lutein, which protect your brain and keep your memory sharp. And let's talk about your bones for a second. As we age, bone density naturally decreases, increasing the risk of fractures. But leafy greens are loaded with calcium and magnesium, both of which are essential for keeping your bones strong and preventing osteoporosis. The best part? You don't have to eat a plate full of raw greens to get the benefits. Try sautéing spinach with a little olive oil and garlic, blending kale into a smoothie, or adding a handful of arugula to your eggs in the morning. Little changes like this can make a big difference over time. Now, if you're looking for something that will fuel your muscles, support your heart, and even help you feel fuller longer, then beans and lentils should be a staple in your diet. These tiny but mighty foods are packed with plant-based protein, fiber, and complex carbohydrates that give you long-lasting energy. Unlike processed carbs that cause blood sugar spikes, beans and lentils release energy slowly, keeping you full and preventing those afternoon slumps. And they're great for your heart too. Studies have shown that people who eat more legumes have a lower risk of heart disease, lower cholesterol levels, and better blood sugar control. If you've ever felt sluggish after a big meal, swapping out heavy processed foods for beans can make a huge difference. They're incredibly versatile. Add them to soups, stews, salads, or even mash them up as a base for spreads and dips. Now let's talk about a food that has been called the elixir of life in some cultures, green tea. This isn't just a trendy health drink. It's been used for centuries to promote longevity and overall well-being. Green tea is loaded with antioxidants called catechins, which protect your cells from aging and help reduce inflammation in the body. Studies have linked green tea to a lower risk of heart disease, improved brain function, and even a longer lifespan. And if you're worried about brain health, green tea has been shown to help prevent memory loss and slow cognitive decline. The best part? It's super easy to incorporate into your day. Swap out your regular cup of coffee for a soothing cup of green tea, or enjoy it as an afternoon pick-me-up. If you want an extra boost, try matcha, which is a more concentrated form of green tea with even higher antioxidant levels. So far, we've talked about 6 powerful superfoods that can help you feel younger, stronger, and more energized. But the last one on our list is a true superstar when it comes to longevity. Now let's talk about the last and possibly most powerful superfood on our list. You've probably used it in cooking before, but did you know it has incredible benefits for your brain, heart, and even your immune system? I'm talking about turmeric. This bright yellow spice has been used in traditional medicine for centuries, and modern science has confirmed its powerful anti-aging properties. The magic ingredient in turmeric is curcumin, a natural compound with strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of aging and disease, and turmeric helps fight it at the root. Research has shown that curcumin can improve brain function, protect against Alzheimer's, and even boost mood. In fact, some studies suggest it works just as well as certain antidepressants in improving symptoms of depression and anxiety. And when it comes to heart health, turmeric helps improve circulation, reduce cholesterol, and keep blood vessels healthy, essential for longevity and energy. But here's the key: curcumin isn't easily absorbed by the body on its own. That's why you should always pair turmeric with a little black pepper, which increases absorption by up to 2,000%. A great way to get your daily dose is by adding turmeric to soups, stews, or scrambled eggs. You can also make a warm, comforting turmeric tea or golden milk by mixing it with warm almond milk, a dash of cinnamon, and a pinch of black pepper. Now that we've gone through all 7 of these incredible superfoods, let's take a moment to remember why they're so powerful. These aren't just trendy health foods. They're backed by science, proven to fight inflammation, support brain health, and boost energy. And the best part? You don't have to overhaul your entire diet to benefit from them. Start small. Maybe add a handful of berries to your breakfast. Swap out butter for olive oil, or sip on a cup of green tea in the afternoon. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. The little choices you make every day add up to a healthier, longer, and more vibrant life. And remember, aging isn't about slowing down. It's about living well at every stage. Your body is an incredible machine, and when you give it the right fuel, it rewards you with energy, strength, and clarity. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. What's one superfood you're excited to start eating more of? And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on healthy, happy aging. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay active, and keep enjoying life to the fullest.